So this is a little unusual compared to my usual openings. Unusual. But in this opening, I want to make sure that you guys see this. I want to make sure that he sees this. I want to give a very special shout out to Daniel Seth O'Shields, and congratulations on 6 years of marriage on February 10th. And don't ask me how I know you. Don't ask me how I know that. A beautiful, sweet, lovely little birdie must have told me. So shout out to you. Congratulations, Daniel. I have a feeling you guys are really, really happy. And with that said, I welcome you to my vlog dedicated to you, good sir.
It's LeahMouseVlog, LeahMouseVlog, it's LeahMouse's vlog.
Oh, good morning. Caught a glimpse of Scrappy over here in his little sweater. Isn't he handsome in his little Argyle sweater? Yes, you are. Oh, you know you're cute. You know you're cute.
You say hello to everyone. Say hello, say hello. Say hello.
You don't think Mama's jokes are funny? I don't blame you. Oh man. This is rough, dude. I only slept for about 2 hours. Oh man. This is why I'm happy to be done with the job, because in the event that something like this happens and I just cannot get to sleep, I don't have to like feel like I'm dead the next day, and then I can work a little bit to my leisure and then get some more sleep. Because once I wake up, I'm kind of up, you know, at least for a little bit, and then there's like a monumental crash. So I'm gonna work until the crash. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna go in and add the 16-ounce options to all of my candles here, which unfortunately I have to do one by one, which is gonna be a pain in the ass, because last time I counted, I had somewhere in the neighborhood of 90 different candles. It's gonna take a while. Not only am I adding the 16-ounce sizes due to popular request, thank you guys for your feedback. I think it's an awesome idea. I'm glad you think it's an awesome idea, and we're gonna get these going, and you guys can have a bigger option for your candles in the future. Only $7 more than the 9-ounce candles. So you're basically getting twice the candle, right? I figured, why not? I felt like charging anything more than that would just be kind of astronomical, because the cost for me to make each candle, the bigger ones, doesn't go up that much more from the other ones. The only difference in cost is a different size jar, which is a little bit more expensive for me, and obviously more wax, which also has more cost, and more fragrance and more dye, which is a fraction of more of a cost. I mean, but it's still more of a cost. So, I mean, but other than that, like, the cost of the wick tab, the label, the warning label, you know, all that is the same. So it doesn't cost that much more for me to make the bigger size candles. So I didn't want to like super overcharge, you know what I mean? And, you know, I see stuff recommended, not recommended, I guess, like the sponsored ads on Facebook, because cookies, the internet knows, you know, my phone knows, my browser knows, Facebook knows, Mark Zuckerberg knows that I'm into candles. They don't realize that I have my own shop because it's not intelligent software. They just know candles. That's all they know. So I get a bunch of ads for other candle shops, you know, on Facebook and stuff. And out of curiosity, I've clicked on them, and I'm sorry, but some of these things are just so outrageously priced. I would not be able to sleep at night. I would literally toss and turn if I charged what some of these other candle companies are charging for these basic 8 to 9 ounce candles, you know, same size as mine, sometimes smaller, but they're just so plain. It's just a jar with either just a label with just words, like this is what it is. It's just very plain. There's no decoration. There's no creativity put into it. It's just, here's a white label with some text on a white candle. Boom, 38 bucks. And I'm like, I even saw one that was $54. $54 for a 9 ounce candle that was just in a jar. It didn't even have a label on it. It was just there. And I was like, How? How? Like you're making a killing in profit, because I know how much it costs, especially if you're a bigger company and you can afford to buy in bulk, which I cannot. You know, like pallets of wax, obviously if you get wholesale, it's gonna be cheaper in the long run to get them by the pallet or like by the pound fragrance wise. You know, it's a lot more cost up front, but it's cheaper, you know, overall. But good God, I could never justify charging $38 and $54 for a freaking candle. Like, it would have to have diamonds in it for me to charge it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel gross charging what I do already, but like, you know, it's just me. I don't have employees to pay. I guess that's the difference. Like, they have, you know, probably like warehouse costs and like factory production costs and employees and shit like that. But like, I mean, I guess that's the benefit of just working by myself from home, is that I don't have to gouge my customers to cover my costs, you know? Like, it's just basically to keep a roof over my head and food on my table and my bills paid, and that's all I care about. I don't want to be a millionaire from this. I mean, not saying I would hate it if that happened, but you know what I mean? So anyway, totally digressing here, my apologies. So I'm going through and I'm updating all the listings to include a 16-ounce option, the 9-ounce option that you're all used to, the 4-ounce sample size, and the melts. So if you go into each listing, they will all conveniently be like, okay, so you click on, you know, we'll just use all the damn vampires here since it's the one right here. So you go into, you click on all the damn vampires, for example. This is not the product listing, this is my editing area, but you know, you say, okay, all the damn vampires, and then you'll be able to go in here and select, you know, wherever the drop down is for you. You know, you can select the 16-ounce size, the 9-ounce size, the 4-ounce tin thing, or the melts. So it'll all be right there and organized, so you don't have to go, you know, into an entirely separate listing to get the 4-ounce tins or the wax melts, you know what I mean? Also, I'm wondering if you guys would prefer me to switch to the clamshell melts rather than the skull ones, because I like the skull ones, they're cool, but let's just, you know, I mean, I feel a little bit weird about just like, you know, making the skull melts, throwing them in a bag, putting in a label and calling it a day. Like, that makes me feel cheap, you know? If you guys like it and you don't have a problem with it, then cool. But I feel like the clamshell melts, you know, with a nice label on top, you know, to go with all the other labels, might be a little bit more professional looking. The packaging's nicer. I don't know how much easier it is to use the clamshell melts, and if you don't know what I mean by clamshell, it's those rectangle plastic things where you open it up and they're like in the little pits, like there's like 6 little spots for the wax, and you basically just break it off like a piece of chocolate and use it. I don't know what is easier to use, those or the skull melts like I have right now. I feel like the skull melts would be easier because you just pick it out of a bag, there it is. You don't have to like wiggle around in a container, break it off, and make a big mess. Because I mean, I've used clamshell melts before, and they don't exactly come apart the easiest. You know, you have to pry them up out of the thing, and they never break off evenly. I don't know. I wanted to do something different and unique, and that's why I did the skull ones, you know, because I think they're cool. I don't know, let me know what you think about that. I don't know if you have a very strong opinion about how I package my wax melts or put them out there, but you know, if you do, let me know. By the time this vlog goes up, because I'm a couple of vlogs behind as of recording this right now to edit and put online, and I'm doing this right now. By the time this vlog goes up, the new options will be available on Etsy and my website. So you can go and buy a 16-ounce candle now if you want. So we'll give it a go and see how it goes. Hope you guys like them, and then obviously you can also select a 4-ounce tin or the melts on the same listing without having to navigate away and go to a different thing and select a thing. It's just more user-friendly that way, you know? You can do that now. So go to underworldconnection.com or etsy.com/shop/underworldconnection and pick your poison. So I gotta get started on this because I feel my crash coming and I want to get this out of the way before Scrappy just heaved a huge puppy sigh. He's curled up in a little ball in his little sweater. Oh. I'll see y'all in a minute here. Oh,
Oh, just Scrappy. He's so sleepy.
Okay. Oh my god, this is taking forever. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, it's been 2.5 hours. I don't even know where I'm at. I'm getting there. This is literally taking so long. I haven't even touched Etsy yet. I'm just doing all the website ones right now. And this is taking forever. Scrappy, you're making so much mouth sound. Wow. Oh god, this is seriously taking forever and ever. But, I mean, I gotta do it. Oh my god, this is so much. I'm so tired. But I still have, like, housework to do and shit. And yes, I do have to do it because I've been putting it off and it needs to happen. Nobody's gonna be upset if I don't get to it. Nobody but me, that is. Because I care. Oh my god. Look at my face and see what I have gone through for this. So if you want a 16-ounce candle, go and get it, because now you can. I don't have photos of them yet, obviously, because that would be crazy to try to make and take a photo of every single one. That would be insane. So I will add photos as people order them, you know, because then I will have a made product for a photo and I will add them. But just know that the 16-ounce jars, they look like the 9-ounce jars, just twice the size. That's it. Go and do the things. And now it's easier to find the sample candles too, because they're with each listing and you can just like, bing, I want a sample of this one specifically. Can't pick your colors anymore. Sorry about that. But that was actually getting to be kind of a bane as well. Just because, you know, it'd be better to just be able to mass make the tins rather than, you know, have to individualize them off because everybody wanted like different colors and stuff. So I'm sorry for robbing you of your color choice, also for the melts, but it's so much easier for me that way, and hopefully that's not too big of a deal. Wait, what? Oh my god, I'm getting so confused. I'm so tired and I need to get something to eat, but I'm just too out of it to do anything but move. I can't even talk. I can't move. I don't want to move my butt from this bed until I'm finished with this. Oh my god, this is just taking so long. It's so tedious. I hate that there's no option to like mass edit these things. It's so dumb. This is taking twice as long now because I'm vlogging at the same time, so I'm just gonna like stop right now. Okay, it's 8:45. That took me over 3 hours to do, and that's just my website. I'll have to tackle the Etsy thing later, but oh my god. That took way longer than I expected it to. Oh my god. But it's done. So, our website is done. It's got all the options. I'm not gonna remove the sample size option or the wax melts option just yet. I'll let it stay because that's what people are familiar with right now, for right now. But any candle you click on now, you can choose between a 16-ounce candle, a 9-ounce candle, a 4-ounce candle, or wax melts. Oh, it feels good getting that done, but oh my god, I have to get some more sleep now. Holy crap. And then I gotta clean the house. Oh my god. I slept so hard, I'm pretty sure that there is now a mother-shaped indent in this mattress. And that's a Psycho reference, by the way. That's not me talking crazy. I only slept for 3 more hours, but it was like the hardest 3 hours of my life. I was out. You understand? I was out. Down for the count. Down and out. Home run. Out of the park. Gone. That's the flappy thing that he does all night that keeps me awake. Oh man, I need to recapitulate. And now I gotta clean the house, which I'm more than happy to do. That age done and I gotta do it. And it's fine. Oh my god. Whew. Alright. Oh, and because I know that they watch my videos, I always forget that people in my actual life watch my videos, because it's like there's always been a great divide. Like, there's my YouTube life and then there's like my real life, you know? And never the two shall meet, you know? And it's always really weird when people in my real life are like, oh, I've been watching your vlogs, and I'm like, I mean, it's cool, it's nice, I appreciate it, it's actually really cool, but it's like a hiccup in the system in my brain when they tell me that. So I know at least 2 people who regularly watch my vlogs, which I think is really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and say hi, Phoebe, hi, Becky, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Well, babe is home and he is downstairs taking a nap, and I am printing address labels to ship things. I have an awful lot of customers from Ohio. It's kind of weird. Nowhere that I actually know of, though. I don't know the towns, so it's kind of interesting. Last one. So my packing slips here. And I'm gonna turn that light off back there because it's annoying me. It's annoying me, it's probably annoying you. The floors are squeaky clean. I swept and Swiffered everything up. Everything is nice and clean now. All right, now last label. So what's the damage here? 11 labels, $107. Sounds about right. Shipping went up again. It's very annoying. Out of my hands. Yeah, shipping, I got an email saying that shipping was gonna go up again, and that's very annoying because someone has to pay it. Unfortunately, that has to be the customer because, well, that's the way it works, and I feel bad because, you know, but I do have that thing where any order over $50 gets free shipping, so. Who puts a cat in a box? This is boring. I'm not gonna make you sit through all of this. All right, I had a printer crisis, of course, but it's okay. It's fixed now. And now I gotta package up all these guys here and get them out to their rightful owners. Ooh. All right, got everything packaged and ready to go out. Woo, woobity doobity, fist pump, scoobity. Whatever the heck that means. Okay, Houdini's been being weird for the last few minutes. She's obviously freaked out by something. She's kind of crawling around and being all weird. I don't know what she's scared of. I mean, she's looking over here. There's nothing over here. I don't know what she sees. It's not like she's not used to seeing this massive stack of shipping boxes, so I don't know. What's wrong, honey? What? What are you looking at? What is wrong? You're freaking me out. You're the cat that's not scared of anything. Is Bert making noise downstairs? Is Bert the ghost bothering you? What are you doing? What? What? There's nothing here. You're freaking me out. There is nothing unusual going on in this house. This is basically the status quo. Papa downstairs sleeping with Scrappy and the TV on. Mama working. Okay. Howdy do. It is now later, much later in the day. Babe is super cool and he brought us home McDonald's, and I was very grateful because I've been working all day. I was so tired and I was so hungry, and he called me up and he's like, hey, you want anything from McDonald's? And I was like, yep, Big Mac me. So he got me the meal and brought it home and it was nice. And then he took a nap and I did some more work. Surprise, surprise. Look at us being surprised all over the place. I did more work. I edited vlogs, did some more website stuff, packaged up all my candles, which you saw actually, come to think of it. See, it's been so long since I picked up the camera, I forgot what happened. And then JJ made us dinner. He got us pork chops, and he makes awesome pork chop. Just ask my mom. She loves pork chops. And when she visited here, he made pork chops. And she's like, that is the best pork chop I've ever had in my life. Like, I am never going to stop talking or thinking about that pork chop. And he made us these little cauliflower cups with bacon and cheddar cheese and little green onions and sour cream. And he'd never made them before. He just like saw it and put his own spin on it because that's what he does. And they were really, really good. So yeah, he made us dinner, and I really appreciated that because I know how hard he works too. He actually had to keep telling me to stop working because he loves me, and he sees me working all the time, you know, because I just literally can't stop myself. I don't understand leisure. If there's something that has to be done, I'm very work before play. And with doing the candles and everything, I mean, there's always something to be done. And I can't, it's like if a task is not completed in my head, I can't just let it sit there and go have fun because it's in the back of my mind, you know? I kept working and I kept working. I was working while he was making dinner. I was sitting there on my laptop, and he kept telling me, he's like, okay, no more work. And like, we were downstairs before dinner, and I was like, I have to go. Hey, I'm vlogging. What's up? I'm just...
Bjork just called me.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
So anyway, like I was saying, yeah, we were downstairs, and I said I had to finish printing out the candle labels for shipping and stuff, and he like physically wouldn't let me get up off the couch. He's like, nope, no work. This is relaxing time. No working. And I was like, okay. And then he went to take his nap. I'm like, okay, well, I gotta go to work. So, and then later he was just like, no more worky, like, stop working. It was like 10 o'clock at night. He's like, stop working. I was like, I can't. But I appreciate him trying to keep me in check, because I will literally just work all day if someone doesn't stop me. And I'm glad that he cares, you know. It's nice. And it was nice of him to make us dinner and everything. So he's gaming downstairs right now, and a friend might be coming over, I guess, but I'm gonna stay up here and hermit because I need to. Oh, I gotta figure out how to leisure. I was gonna work on my book, but I just don't have the mental capacity, and that's more work anyway. I think I just need to like take a bath, just put on a Vincent Price or something, and just kind of chill. I might fall asleep, I don't know. Thanks for hanging out with me today. You've been awesome. Okay, bye.